Welcome to the panel members and dear participants. Grateful to the divine blessings that we can all come together to make the Leadership and Employee Management Seminar a success. For everyone's knowledge, this seminar was held to give tips to the participants on human resource management. Next, to bless our ceremony today, welcome Mr. Ahmad Shani to lead the prayer reading. Welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Al-Fatihah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabbihi ajmain. Allahu ya Rahman ya Rahim. In conjunction with the seminar, we raise our hand to ask your majesty, O Allah. In bless our ceremony to be blessed, we pray to you to be endowed with physical and mental strength in facing challenge of life. Reda everything we do and make our life journey easier to become useful human being in religion, society and country. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi washabbihi wasallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Mr. Amar. Before starting our seminar, let us get acquainted with more about the panel that will share various tips that are very useful today. Without wasting time, invited the first panel, Miss Alia, to share helpful tips. Welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Miss Alia. I am Deputy Executive Officer. I would like to share with you all about how to operate the machine well. The topic for today that I will discuss here is titled Apply Ways to Motivate Employees in Operating the Machine. To employers who have employees working in the operation of machines, it is very important to know more about this method so that their task in operating the machine is not interrupted. First of all, before starting a task in machine operation, employees need to hear explanations first from people who are more expert in operating machines or read and understand the information provided by the supervisor regarding how to use it. So that with the information they learn, it can serve as a guide for them before starting the task with the machine. Second in this point is, as we know that this machine has many parts, we need to remember how to use it one by one. Therefore, before we can memorize the rules of how to use it, we need to provide a sign or symbol on each machine. This can train us to be proficient in the use of machines. Next, the third is to provide training or machine operation courses to employees. Employees who are regularly given training or courses relevant in their assignment are able to master them in doing the job well. This method can train them to be proficient and efficient in the use of machines. The first point is monitoring. Make sure that in every training they have someone to monitor their work. This is to ensure that their tasks are always performed correctly and there is no doubt on their tasks while operating the machine. Because for every mistake they make can be reminded not to repeat the same mistake in work. Last but not least, the last point is assessments are always made of the skills of the workers in the operation of the machine. After the employee has received an explanation of how to operate the machine and underwent adequate training, then an assessment will be made by the employer to determine whether his employees are eligible to continue employment under his company or not. Well, that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Alia. Next, a second panel member, Mr. Iskandar, was invited to share. Welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hello everyone. So I am Mr. Iskandar, CEO of Toyota Company. So nice to meet you. I'm so very happy and proud to meet you all today. So today I will give you some advice or some talk about the role of the supervisors in regulating employees to the participant. But this is the example of the successful CEO like Apple CEO and Honda CEO. Okay, this picture show how the supervisor advise, how the supervisor talk, controlling their worker, okay, at the workplace. Okay, so planning and control need to be related to people and performance. From the statement, we know how important the role of the leader, the role of the supervisor to shape and make one organization successful. So this is some tips. Firstly, apply job skill to employees. For the example, send them to the workshop. Okay, from the workshop, they will get more knowledge like how to planning, organizing, scheduling, setting standard, procedure, quality. So from that, we can perform more goodly at the work. So secondly, identify interpersonal skill, facilitate employees in adapting. Like communicate, understand people, motivate, train, coaching, feedback, evaluate. So as the leader, we must look all of the side at our worker. Like when them have a problem, so our role to solve it, we can give motivate, can give the advice to move on to solve their problem. Okay, I hope you understand. So to give you more understand from this slide, I will show you one video how the supervisor control, how the supervisor advise their worker, okay, from the YouTube video. So let's watch together. Let's go.
Leading, managing, and supervising is like a balancing act. On one hand, you have job skills, and on the other, you have people skills. I'll talk about the importance of understanding this balance in this video. Hello, I'm Stephen Goldberg, bringing you practical tips and ideas on leadership, team development, and personal performance in the workplace. Understanding the inherent skills required to become a good leader, manager, supervisor is crucial for success in that position. You need to balance both the job skills and the people skills in order to succeed. On the job skills side, you have things like planning, organizing, scheduling, setting standards, establishing procedures, ensuring quality. So all the systems that you need in place in order for the department to run smoothly, in order to control things, have measurements. On the people side, you need to be able to develop the interpersonal skills, to communicate, to understand people, to motivate them, train, coach, evaluate them. All these types of skills are really important. So the key is to understand that these are the skills, the responsibilities that come with the job of leading, managing, and supervising, and learn to balance the two. Nobody goes into a supervisory or leadership role that is naturally good at everything. So it's important to know yourself, understand where your strengths are. Is it more on the job skills side or is it more on the people side? And you need to choose, what do I need to improve upon on both aspects? So setting goals for yourself, perhaps one related to the job skills and the other to the people skills, is really crucial that you continue to evolve. But first of all, it's about understanding that these are the skills, that they must be balanced in order to have success in the department and in the job. In my last article and video, I talked about the problem of promoting an employee to a management position. And often this skill set requirement is not often properly explained to the employee, especially in small businesses. So it's crucial that if you're a leader promoting somebody to one of those management or supervisory positions, that you make sure that they understand the expectations of the job and that you're clear too on what you expect from a manager or supervisor. It's also important that you provide the right training and coaching to a new manager or supervisor or to an existing one if they haven't been properly trained for this role. And often I see, even in companies where they have experienced managers or so-called experienced managers that have been in the role for quite a while, they're not assuming their full responsibilities of either the job skills or the people skills, or they're not properly balanced. And this creates problem in the department. So for now, start by understanding the responsibilities that come with the job of manager or supervisor and determine where you need to improve. Start working on one or two at a time, not more. I'll go more into these skill sets in future videos.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video and get something from the video. Okay, I hope you can get or understand what I say today, what I talk today. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Invited our last panel member, Mr. Ahmad Ashrani, to provide a partnership. Welcome.
Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Amar. I'm from CEO of Beef Company. Today I want to share about how to interact between superior and worker involved with other employee. First, use face-to-face communication. Face-to-face communication is more personal than sending an email. When you are face-to-face, both you and co-worker can discuss things openly, quickly, and professionally. Number two, speak calmly and openly. When it is your turn to speak, remember to be professional, remain calm, take deep breaths, and think about your words before you speak them. Always respectful. Let your manager know if something is bothering you and how they can help. Lastly, make eye contact. In any conversation, you can make frequent eye contact so the other speaker knows you are listening and engaged in the conversation. Making eye contact shows you are paying attention to the speaker. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmad, for the useful tips. Hopefully, the partnership from all our panel members can provide benefits and advantages to all involved today. May the seminar held today be blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Before concluding the ceremony, I would like to invite everyone that present today to open the camera for a photo session. Finally, I would like to apologize if there was any mistakes during this seminar. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.